I love Evan. Evan's 11 years old. You know what this young man likes to do? Read to dogs.
Read to dogs?
Read to dogs.
That's super cool.
Yeah, he goes to the animal care centers in New York City all the time. He's reading to the dogs, hopefully to help them to learn how to socialize. And because of the things that this young man has done with these dogs, because he goes over and above just reading to them, he has stories about them on his own social media that he's helped a lot of these dogs find forever homes.
Well, of course, because he's getting them used to being around people and really enjoying being around people, which is helping them socialize. And then because he puts them on Instagram, people are like, oh, look at the cute puppy. I want to take you home.
And it's been working. It's been working. Now, here's something. My son goes to Langston Middle, and my wife has helped spearhead where they go to the animal care every Friday after school, and they read to the dogs in the shelter.
I love that they do that, especially that they do it together. But, just instilling that love of animals in Eli and then giving back as well. I mean, it's like a double shot there.
Well, it's great. And Amy has shown me some videos when they go to the read of the dogs. You know how you go into an animal shelter and you hear barking.
Oh, sure.
And barking.
Yes.
And barking. As soon as these kids sit down, these students sit down and start reading, the dogs all of a sudden come to a hush. And they're listening. I mean, it's so amazing.
Well, you can't talk when someone's trying to read you a story.
Right?
I know that.
And you wouldn't think dogs would do that, but they do.
Rob and Liz, his morning crew.
And I can't wait to see how your house is going to get decorated on the outside, because you are going to be the official winner of decking your halls on his radio. It's Rob and Liz, and this morning, a special broadcast. We're in the parking lot of Bojangles on Harbison Boulevard. You can hear the cars going by this morning as they're coming on into this parking lot, giving away free gas this morning, which is really nice. Okay, decking your halls, outside house, going to be decorated.
It's going to be gorgeous, and it's going to be the way you envision it. See, we have a professional that could come to your home, decorate the outside, the front of your home, make it beautiful for Christmas, but you kind of probably are going to work together and decide exactly what you want it to look like. So you get to be involved in the process, and then you get to sit back and go, no stress.
Won't that be nice? No stress whatsoever. So here's the thing for decking your halls. All you have to do is just text the word Christmas to 800-447-7234. You can go online to hisradio.com or tap on the My His Radio app. And by the way, stop on by this morning in the parking lot of Bojangles if you're in Columbia, Harbison Boulevard, and possibly you could win some free gas.
Rob and Liz, his morning crew.
So here's this Uber driver. Picks up this young lady, and he realizes, good night, she just seems like she's lonely. Turns out, in their conversation, he finds out she's from the Sudan and that she hasn't had a home-cooked meal in such a long time. So he drops her off where she lives, goes home to his wife and says, hey, listen, can you make some curry right now? She made curry, and then the Uber driver delivered it to this young lady, and she's like, I haven't had this in so long. Thank you so much. I feel like I have a taste of home.
That is so nice. You know, sometimes just that little simple thing can make you feel so at home, so welcome. You know, whether it's a smile or holding a door for somebody or a home-cooked meal.
Right.
Absolutely.
Rob and Liz, his morning crew.
We're in the parking lot, Harbison Boulevard, the Bojangles that's right here in this parking lot. We're so grateful that you're spending time with us. It's Rob and Liz on his radio.
And we had somebody stop by. Rodney, you are here. You wanted to come by and just say hey and hang out with us for a little bit. But you were telling us about why you're here and what you do every couple of days a week about your mom. Tell me about that.
Yes, Liz. Every Tuesday and Thursday during the week, I go down and help my brothers with taking care of my mom, who suffers from Alzheimer's from the last 5 years. So it's an hour drive away. So every morning I get up about 5:30, come back up to Columbia to go to work. So renting the gas will really help. So, and I love you guys so much. I listen to you guys every morning, and I thank God for everything that you guys do. It's really been a blessing to me and my family. So I thank God for it. I just came by to say hi.
Well, we hope that you win the gas because I know when you're traveling that much, you do need that little extra something. So hopefully you got registered. We'll see what happens, right?
Right. I hope so. Thank you.
Thanks, Rodney.
Yeah, love you, Rodney. Thanks for
You
being a
too,
part of the
guys.
His
God
Radio
bless you.
family.
God bless you guys.
Rob and Liz, his morning crew.
All right, so you know the Braves are the World Series champions for this year. For 2021, they have the big parade today. But did you know during Game 6, which was where it was decided, where the Braves clinched everything, there was one player that was missing. Adrianza, he is a utility player, and he opted out of Game 6 of the World Series. I mean, huge that he opted out, and here's why. He and his wife expecting a baby.
Oh, good reason not to be there.
Exactly. I mean, but I can imagine where some players have probably opted to be there because it wasn't a sure thing that the baby was going to be born that night. But yeah, he decided to go ahead and go on paternity leave. So they brought Camargo in his stead, and Adrianza went on paternity leave. Well, guess what? He made the right choice.
The baby was born that day?
I don't know exactly when he's born. They're very private family, which is very cool. I respect that. But baby Derek David was born in the last couple of days, so congratulations to the Adrianza family.
That is so great. Congratulations. You did the right thing.
Rob and Liz, his morning crew.
Ooh, I'm digging this morning. Broadcast live from the parking lot of Bojangles, Harbison Boulevard. We're in Columbia. It's His Radio, Rob and Liz with, man, so many people are stopping by, Liz.
I know, and we have Levita and her son that are here. And Levita, you guys stopped by. Tell me why you stopped by.
We stopped by because we came over for my husband's radiation treatment here, and he's doing awesome. God is so good. He's carried us through so much, and we came over because he was out of school today. He came with us.
Kason, what are you doing today?
Hanging out with my mom and doing other stuff like that.
Oh, that's cool. So you're taking advantage of your day out of school.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming by. You gonna spin the wheel and win some prizes?
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to. No, we're praying for your husband, too. I mean, that's a journey you guys have been on.
Well, like I say, God has been so good to us. He's carried us through so many valleys. We'll soon celebrate 50 years of marriage, and he's just amazing in our lives.
That is so good. And you got this little guy in your life, too.
Yes, we adopted him 2 years ago.
That is
and
awesome.
he's just amazing. God blessed us so richly with him. He believes in God very deeply. He got baptized about 2 weeks ago.
No way.
Congratulations.
What'd you think about that?
I think that I'm closer to God now that I've done that.
We are very, very proud of you.
We are very proud of you.
That is so great. Man, we hope we get to meet you as well when you stop on by to meet us in this parking lot. Bojangles, Harbison, we're in Columbia until 9 this morning.
Rob and Liz, his morning crew.
We just experienced our very first drive-by prayer.
That was so cool.
Oh, man, Austin and Cheryl stopped by. Cheryl said, hey, listen, I don't want any recognition. I just want to stop by and say, I just want to pray for you guys. And she did that from her car.
And it was so cool. On the way to take
Oh,
Austin
man,
to school.
That meant a lot to us. Thank you so much. That blessed our day. Yeah. It made it worth getting up in the cold
Exactly.
to be in a parking lot this morning. Literally, we're broadcasting live from the parking lot of Bojangles. It's on Harbison, by the way, just off of I-26, really close to the mall. You can't miss us at this Bojangles in this parking lot as we broadcast live and give away free gas this morning. It's Rob and Liz. We're His Radio.
So British Airways, they had a little mix-up the other day. There were passengers that got off of this flight. I don't know where they were going
I heard
to.
this. This is funny. They want to get their luggage. What do they get instead on the conveyor belt?
Boxes of fish.
Fish.
Frozen fish. Like 50, 75, 100 boxes. I don't even know. They were just going round and round on the conveyor belt. Everybody's standing there like,
No luggage?
I'm looking for my green ribbon
There's
to signify
no
it's
luggage. No luggage. It's just fish. How do you do that? How do you mess that up?
mine. No, they never got their luggage.
No, it's like, take some fish.
Well, maybe.
Rob and Liz, his morning crew.
Riley is a young woman, and she's a teenager, and she was on vacation. She's from Orlando, but she was on vacation in Tennessee, and they were just kind of, looking around, exploring the area where they were, and they ran up on this perfectly preserved gas station / diner from the 1950s. Isn't that
Not
weird?
used, like closed up?
No. Like they could walk up to it. They couldn't really touch anything much or anything, but it looked like somebody's been kind of taking care of it. But it was perfectly preserved, just sort of out in the woods somewhere. And she went on TikTok and she's like, "What even is this? Like, what is this from? What happened
Where's
here?"
the rest of the city?
Exactly. And where's the rest of the story? So she has not been able to really find out the rest of the story.
Right.
With why it's just kind of out there. It's mysterious. It's deep in the woods. And she said, it's absolutely
Not open for
beautiful.
business?
No, not at all.
It's just there, huh?
Nobody was around. So
They
we
should
need-
open it for business.
They should. And at
She
least,
could have been hungry.
You know, I think she was. She was looking for some Fritos.
Fritos, you need some burgers, I mean,
Coke.
all that. So when you're hiking in the woods and there's nothing, it's just kind of nice to walk up on that.